I have no idea what that was. OBS just wouldn't reconnect. And I had to like... Okay, I think we're good now. Right? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Anyways, completely broke my train of thought. I don't even remember what I was saying. Why don't you have a helmet? Because I have something on my tree. Dance with Death makes it so that I'm lucky and I can't use a helmet. Why did you have to show your duck to the camera? I don't know, dude. Apparently it was a big ducking deal. Alright. We can continue here. Oh, I don't think I can do Ellie weakness, can I? I might be able to do Ellie weakness. I'm not sure. Vulnerability. Here we go again. You think Defiance of Destiny will get nerfed? Amulet is a big slot. It's really hard to like justify nerfing that amulet when it's an amulet. If it was something else, I could see nerfing it, but amulets are some of the strongest items in the game, so. Okay. That was a bit of a weird one, boys. Okay. Oops. Alright. Did I put a map in there? No, let's grab a map. Meet. Let's see. Temp chains cannot leech, frenzy charge, boss life, and AoE. That is a juicy one. See how it goes. Yeah, there's lots of good tech with the Defiance of Destiny. Like, it's a good amulet, but it's another one of those situations where you're essentially just giving up an entire amulet slot, right? Which can be fine in some situations if your build is like already strong enough. All right. Now the thing about it is, chat, is you're not always going to find those like crazy juice maps like that. Like you're not gonna get, you know, like 6,000 wisps every single time, right? Like that's not always gonna happen.
My mana is gone.
Although we seem to be doing decent right now.
Welcome.
Let's see. All
the
bad.
battle never ends.
Okay, nothing really great here. Okay, this is pretty good. Well, there's still more for us to get. This is decent. It's not as good as the last one for sure, but it's still pretty decent. We might be able to eke out just a little bit more. If we can pull this guy in here. Oh, he's not. He doesn't have any juice in him. Yeah, we might be able to get a little bit more. Is that it? Oh, there's some more. I think that's probably as much as we're going to be able to do. Okay. How bad is he? Oh, he doesn't have any on him. I don't know where Kosis went. Oh, he's still there. Isn't it? Not boss. kind of annoying, the flash charge thing. I don't really want to deal with it. Not when this map is relatively juiced. A little bit worrisome. Now the thing about the Affliction juice is it's kind of like exponential, right? So the difference between 3,000 or 4,000 juice and 5,000 or 6,000 juice is like night and day. Like, it's still good, right? And we'll probably still get some decent stuff, but like this one, normally, as long as like normal logic is applying, is not going to be anything like the last map, right? So crazy when you use Berserk? Yeah, I mean it's a shitload of attack speed, dude. And well, we already popped Beyond. This is a bad spot. I actually don't feel safe there. Oh, he's fast. Oh, he is fast. Okay.
My mana is gone.
Okay. It looks sick. Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy your eyeballs being, you know, lightly toasted, it's pretty good. Yeah, once you get up there in those like higher amounts of juice, when you're getting into like 5 or 6k total juice, it's pretty nuts the amount of drops and stuff that you get. Because like at this point in the last map, we already had like 3 to 4 raw divine drops. Because we were at like 6k-ish juice. Here we're at like 3 or 4k. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. Like, it's actually some of the craziest shit. Tenevin High Dove. It's also kind of important that one of the bigger ones is blue. If you can get blue being one of the bigger ones, you're typically pretty well off. You know it's a meme build when the computer lags. True, dude. My record today is 0 FPS. I might die here. Oh. Actually, I think I'm okay. Don't like the League mechanic. I can see plenty of reasons to not like the League mechanic. It's very strong, but like, it's really rough for a lot of builds, and it absolutely rewards being insanely powerful, and it only really works for like big map clearing stuff. Is there a big difference between 80% Deli and 100% Deli? Realistically, you only do 100% Deli if you have Headhunter. Like, the difference in how much less damage you do in 100% Deli is like, in between 80 and 100% is like night and day. Like, it's so much less. So yeah, if you're in like, I don't know, like a 2-man group that just does unlimited amounts of damage, or if you have Headhunter or something like that where it's just like a trivial amount to kill the enemies, then yeah, you can do it, sure, it's fine. But
my mana is gone.
But yeah, it's absolutely nuts, the difference between them. I'm getting knocked back by something. Playing Frostblade's Trickster. I haven't heard very much about Frostblade's Trickster this league. Oh wow, that lightning little mob there did like 3/4 of my health. Alright, Vox. So this is an enemy that can kill me quite easily too. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Yep. There he is. Cardinal Vox himself. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that mob is just... Honestly, I think Vox is overtuned. Like, I think this motherfucker's overtuned. He's way too dangerous for what he does.
There's too many of them.
New Frostblades is great for clear, but single target sucks. So like old Frostblades. And all is great with the world. Everything is correct. Yeah, the name Katabasis or whatever it is means like journey to the underworld in like Greek or something. You're running Gildo because it's cheaper? I'm running literally whatever I have found on the ground. I'm just like, basically what I do is I run whatever I have, and then when I run out, I buy... I think Legion I'm buying Gilded because it's cheaper, yeah. I don't always die to Vox, but he's like the one mob in here that can legitimately kill me a lot of the time. Like most of the time I don't die to him, but I think I've died like 3 times today. 3 or 4 times today, and I think like 70 or 80% of them were to Vox. So, take that how you will.
My mana is gone.
Yeah, but the thing about Frostblades is like, you can min-max a build and do 400 million DPS, or you could spend less than 1/10 of that and do the same on something else. So I mean, you can play Frostblades if you want to, but it's just not a very good skill. In my opinion. How could a Dunes tier 2 map have monster level 83? I don't think it can. Unless you got like a really crazy strongbox or something. Frostblades is the Reddit extraordinaire build. Reddit fucking loves that build, but most content creators hate it because it's... I don't know, man. It doesn't feel super effective. Yeah, the thing to be careful is that POB damage is not always correct. And like, I mean, if you want to just like do silly min-max stuff, I have a POB from this league using this ability that's doing like 1.6 billion DPS, okay? But it's POB warriored. Like, the amount of gear is yes, and is it going to be able to do that kind of damage? I don't know, man. I will never be able to afford all of that gear.
That would only slow me down.
The problem is that a lot of people... Tier 3? Problem is a lot of people just... Like, for example, someone came into the Discord the other day and just, like, linked a POB and then left, right? Like, they were saying that, like, this is what a super high tier POB is. And I think myself and Edvin looked at it for a second and were like, oh, half of this gear can't even be made. You know what I mean? Like half of the gear literally just, you can't make it. It's not possible, right? Like so many people like put stuff in that looks like, oh yeah, you could maybe do that with infinite money, but it's just 9 times out of 10 those kinds of POVs are just not actually physically possible. Glad to help you, Lapalm. Old damage over time multiplier. Oh shit, dude. 5 chaos. Log in, brother. Dex on a minion ring actually might be pretty good. I cannot see. So yeah, it's like whenever I see a build, like I think that reasonably 100 to 200 million DPS most of the time can be done on a reasonable amount of gear, right? Like I think it can be done. When I start seeing builds that are like pushing the billion limit, I almost always am just like, yeah, it's not really possible, right? Because GG doesn't let that shit stay in the game if it's that strong. Like, I could easily see Penance Brand next league, the Penance Brand of Dissipation or whatever it is. I could see that getting like a 30 to 50% overall nerf, easily. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like this character, for example, is probably 80 to 100 million DPS, but I've only spent 20 divines. Hatred effect. Yo, why is it all the way over there? So I'm always hesitant. Back in the day, like when recombinators were a thing, that kind of mirror tier gear was possible, right? Like you could get that. It was reasonable. Nowadays, when somebody links me a POB with like 6 perfect mods, I'm like, oh, so you're spending at least a mirror on this build, at least, right? You make so many divines, so I only managed to get 3 or 4. In what, Preston? Like just here? Like just playing this?
That would only slow me down.
Right now, the way that you make money on pretty much anything is you just juice the ever-living fuck out of the Affliction stuff. No way that's 100 million DPS. On single target, it's pretty close. But like a lot of these mobs, keep in mind, I'm not set up for single target. I'm set up for clear. I have both Kinetic Bolt of Fragmentation and Kinetic Blast in the same link. But a lot of these mobs, like these triple enhanced mobs, have more effective HP than like Uber bosses. It's kind of silly. Because keep in mind, this is 80% Delirious and 80% Delirious, and a lot of them get like double or triple enhanced, plus all of the normal stuff that's on the maps, right? Grimro skipped the most blasting league ever. Of all of the leagues that he could have chose to skip, holy fuck did he make a mistake. This is the league that would like send Grimro into fucking orbit, man. So unfortunate for him. So unfortunate, dude. How do you juice Affliction? It's just kind of RNG. The next time I go in, I can show you, but like, you just have to be very careful with where you walk, and you got to be careful with where you walk. You have to be careful with like your decision making for where to walk. Because the thing that I've kind of noticed is that you always want to follow the big trails, right? And typically, I think that zone, like the zone that you go into, is like a big circle. And it tends to be that there's like 3 different ways that you can kind of go. And if you go really far in one direction and you find a notable area, you probably don't want to keep pushing further that direction unless you see a trail of wisps, right? Is it true that you can find King of the Mist only if you don't collect wisps? That sounds like someone in like grades. I don't know, but that sounds like something like back in like grade school, and people would say shit like, "Oh yeah, did you know that if you have strength and you go to the truck near the SSN, you can push it over and muse underneath it?" Like that's what that sounds like to me. At just like my gut instinct is that just sounds like someone just made some shit up. But I don't know. I mean, maybe. Could be.
My mana is gone.
All right, I think I got everything here. But yeah, it's just very. I've only seen him once. The entire time that I have played this entire league, I've only seen him once. If you need the King in the Mist, I suggest you just go buy it off of TFT. As much as that sucks. Where we're at, boys. Okay. Vuln monster variety. I need Breach. Another thing I've noticed is that typically there's like a couple preset areas. Like there's one, like the area that has like the big beast guy and the area that has the 3 trees, that's all the same area. They spawn at the same time. Like you can, I always find them together. Okay. All right, so we found some extra wisps. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm not seeing. There's okay, here's a path. All right. Okay, I see purple wisps that way. Okay. Okay, so this is a big area. That's good. These are wild empowered. Okay, is there any more around the edge? There's a little bit here. Okay, let's check the rest of this first before we go. There's a couple little ones there. Or what is following me? Okay. Alright. So we'll keep following this trail. The trail is kind of ending. Okay, that trail. Okay, here's another trail. All right. Increased quantity of all items found. You do not gain experience. Fuck yeah. 150 quant and 100 rarity. Log me the fuck in, bro. I don't give a fuck about experience, dude. All right, now I actually have to be like legitimately. Okay, good. Good. Okay. I don't have like.
My mana is gone.
I don't have any blue juice, unfortunately. Which blue is kind of like the most important one. What's the best place to learn all the shenanigans one can do with a Mageblood? Honestly, I don't really know that there's like a centralized location that you could just learn about Mageblood. There's just a lot of crazy stuff that you can do about it. Okay, so now we gotta get just what we can out of here. Alright, so we're at about 6k juice, but it's not the good juice. It is unfortunate that we didn't find very much blue. Let's get what we can, because any extra right now is big. And we have the 100% rarity, 50 quant for this map. But it's no blue juice, so we're probably not going to get a bunch of raw divines like we did before. But yeah, the big thing about Mageblood is mainly just that you can fix so many problems with a build by just having that belt equipped, right? Like, you don't have to worry about resistances, like, completely covered, right? You could just use, like, a big resist flask. And there's, like, the entirety of all of the elemental resistances for your entire build. Just done. Alright, I think that's about all we're gonna get. Oh, shit. Okay, I think that's about all we're gonna get. I don't see anything else here. Oh, a little bit more. Right. Time to die, boys!
Traveler.
It's unfortunate that I didn't get any blue. I really would have liked some blue. That would have been nice.
I'm not up to that just yet.
No blue significantly dampers my my hopes here. But we should get a fuck ton of uniques. Like, look at how many uniques are dropping. Yeah, Mageblood's actually pretty cheap this league. Can't move. Oh no, I'm in a bad place. All right. Crit resistant. You can just like hear all of the uniques dropping. More quantity. Why did my comment show up twice in the chat? Oh, why is it showing restream bot again? Hold on, I need to turn that off. Why is it showing that? That's weird. I see it. Hold up. Okay, I think it's probably fixed now. It shouldn't show them anymore. Let me know if it still shows them. I don't know why. Probably just like the restarting of the thing messed something up. Oh, fuck. Okay, there's a random blue mob over there that like one-shots me with its damage. I think it should be fixed now, yeah? Can't see, dude. So sad that I didn't get any blue juice. All of the uniques in the entire game are dropping right now, but if it would have been blue juice instead of like purple or yellow, because like look at every single time an enemy dies, you hear like 6 uniques dropping from them. Like, like what the fuck, dude?
I'm not up to that just yet.
Why do all of them have to have this shield, dude? Is it a bad idea to put Berserk on left click with your in-game TS build? Berserk on left click is okay if you're generating rage consistently. It's not a terrible idea. It's not optimal. Why is there so many of these? I'm gonna die. Come on, give me one of the bubbles, dude. I need a bubble. Too many bubbles. There we go. Now I have the bubble. Bring your bubble to me. Who's got the bubble now, motherfucker? Alright, more Legion.
My mana is gone.
Too many uniques. My screen is just filled with blue stars. Ah, yes, I have the bubble once again.
Stay, dog! Into the hills!
Oh, I'm alive. Oh, that's a lot of projectiles on Kosas. Holy shit. I know you guys probably can't see, but like, Kosas has like 10 projectiles or some shit. Alright, let's go fight him. Oh, he's double empowered.
That just hit.
Who will be alive after the slideshow? How much to do this build? Like 20 divines? 15, 20 divines, something like that? This is how my PC looks like with PoE? Yeah, that's cool, dude. That's good. It's like gambling with whether or not you'll be alive after the lag is done. Come on, curse him, dude. Yup. Do you still have that, do you still have that, the workstation GPU? You still have that, yay? Is that what you're using? Oh! I have a really big bleed on me right now. Oh, this guy's dangerous. This guy's big dangerous. Whew. All right. This is the PS4 gameplay? True, dude. Peak PS4 gameplay here. What in the unholy hells have you cooked up this time? Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Play this on a Steam Deck. Yeah, true. Fortunate. Let's go. I'm sure the Steam Deck would definitely not sear my hands and lap. Shouldn't you be doing blue altars? You're just picking quant. I'm not necessarily always picking quant, and blue altars have a lot more downsides that I can't deal with as easily on this build. Whereas I can deal with 90% of the downsides of red altars with one god power. Oh, here it is. Actually, this is okay. This is the demon. I gotta kill him. That was the triple empowered beyond demon. That was him, but I killed him in time. Is that a... That's the Cherubim's Maleficence, right? 6-socket one. Okay. We got a lot of uniques to go through, boys. We got quite a few uniques to look through, boys. Just a few. They're both 6-socket. I don't even know, how do I adequately clear this map of loot? Because, like, I'm just gonna have to leave everything on the ground. I'm gonna have to be very, like, specific with how I clear this. Like, I'm gonna have to look through... Oh, Crimson Jewel? Aww. Aww. Fire Song? Cringe. Thinking of upgrading my GPU, but at that point my CPU will be the bottleneck. Yeah, it's like mainly the CPU that's the bottleneck for me. What is... Oh, it can be Maata's teaching. Okay. Man, I'm not gonna get anything good out of this map, am I? Because it's like all just unique drops. Is this worth anything? I don't think so, right? Mind of the Council? Oh. Just gonna be like a bunch of unique drops. Ignoreds. Yo, Abyssus! Is that a good one? Oh god, I shouldn't have pressed that. No, it's not a good one. Wind Scream have that highlight? Really? It's kind of shit. Yeah, I really wish we would have gotten more blue juice. Because unfortunately, red plus yellow doesn't necessarily equal the most worth items. Oh, I don't know what the fuck just happened there. All right, Fur Beast Shawl. Surely somewhere in here there'll be like a good tier 1 unique, right? Definitely. Or a tier 0 unique, right? Surely. Surely one of these is good, right? Link to Pee-wee profile, it's just Big Ducks. You can do ! profile over on Twitch.
That would only slow me down.
People use Memory Vault anymore? Also, what's this worth? 8 chaos. If I corrupt it? No chaos. What if I corrupt Fire Song? Memory Vault worth anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I think I've already looked here, right? Man, it really is all shit, huh? I dropped 5,000 uniques and not a single one of them are good. Thought all pro players playing this game on 4x speed, but you take time on things, make those feel better. Well, I mean, typically I'm playing at 4x speed, but I kind of have to take time here to like look at all of these. What if I miss a Headhunter, dude? What if I miss a Mageblood? I'm gonna die to this bleed. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. All my XPs. I just took it. Didn't log out. Alright, corrupt. Damage penetrates 1 cold res. Yeah, I mean, normally I'll just zoom through a map and pick everything up, but like here I had literally like 5 bajillion items drop, so. Oh, I got another pair of windscreens? What is that? Warrior's Legacy. I forgot that item exists, dude. Like, I actually just straight up forgot that was an item. Okay. Yeah, it was like one of the items they made in Metamorph to go alongside, what's the name of it? The one that makes it so that Nova skills cast wherever. It was one of those. Damn, that was actually kind of shit. Ah, one of these random mobs dropped a Fortunate. Nice. How much is Fortunate worth? 25 chaos? Well, I think we did pretty much closely check everything. I think we pretty closely checked everything, right? I don't think we're gonna get 14 by any stretch of the imagination. Oh no. Not one of these demons, please. So you see this thing? See this motherfucker? How it like teleports around and does all kinds of lame shit constantly? Those, dude. Alright, I think we've actually checked everything. Well, it was a lot of uniques. All of them were bad. I think you missed bottom left. Did I? I think I was over here. I think this is like the first spot that I checked, right? Yeah. I think I did everything here. Oh, I missed like a couple items here. But yeah, I checked all of this. What is that? Oh, I missed an Eldritch Ember. But yeah, I checked all of this because I like identified some of this stuff. Okay. I could probably pick this up if it's a good one. It could be the Fledgling as well. It's not a good one though. Alright. Well. Oops. Guess we could corrupt this too. Nothing. Inakora's, it's a pretty bad one, but Zealotry Aura Effect. Nothing. I basically have just been picking up like all of the random little stuff that could corrupt into something and just been throwing vols at it because I just have so many of them. Alright. 956 stack decks to sell. I think that's like $11 or $12 divine worth of stack decks or something. Something like that. To open, I'll open one. There you go. The inoculated. Let's turn in some stacked decks though. Or turn in some what's it called? Anything else good here? Mentors, Alchemy, 2 Voids. Pretty much already did all these earlier.
Hail Godslayer.
We didn't get jack shit. It was actually a pretty good result for 5 currency. The best I've gotten was it 5 Eldritch Chaos? Was that the best that I've ever gotten, I think? I think I got 5 Eldritch Chaos. Reduce quant, reduce rarity, negative, negative. Nice. Void? Oh shit, dude. Sanguini, Necromancer, Silks. And a chin soul. Thanks, game. All right, I think we can 3-1 some Ventors though. That one's okay. What you got for me? Damn, dude. 5 mirrors win? I don't think I've ever even seen that. I don't think I've ever even seen like a 5 mirror result from that. I think the most mirrors at one time I've ever seen was 3 mirrors from Betrayal, right? Oh wow, I hit 5,000 alterations. I think the most I've ever seen was 3 mirrors from Betrayal on Reddit, right? Has there ever been one bigger than that? I think that's the biggest one that's ever been done, right? Some random guy got 3 mirrors from Betrayal. From like, what is it? One of the guys can like drop 3 currency or something. But yeah. I should just sell this. What's this worth? 6 divine. 9.5, 15 divine. I'm gonna put this up for 10 divine and just see if it sells. I doubt it, but I bought this for 1 divine, by the way. Just randomly one day. See if it sells. I had 5 mirror shards in Metamorph League and a yellow map. I've had a mirror shard itself drop from Harbinger, but it was just 1. I think that's... Well, my biggest drop in general was we found 2, like, I found 1 natural headhunter, just like a drop on the ground in a random map in Ritual. And then I also found a headhunter in a Ritual, right? So I found 2 headhunters that league. It's the best MTX skills I can buy today. I don't know. It's like asking what kind of car you want. Just whatever you like, you know? Typically the best use of your money is always to wait for a sale, and you can typically buy the supporter packs and get like an amount of stuff all at once, plus a bunch of points that you can use on things. Probably the best bet. I need to actually do challenges this league, and it makes me sad. I fucking hate challenges with a passion, but challenges are so good this league. I want the purple health bar. I want the purple health bar, dude. I actually have to do challenges, and it makes me so sad. Right. I think that's probably it for me today. I'm not going to stream for a ton longer. I already streamed for 5 hours a day, 5.5 hours a day. Look forward to a build guide on this probably Monday. I don't think I'll have it done by tomorrow, and I won't post it on Sunday. Cannot find any starters or budget versions of it. Almost all these builds are in-stack and therefore expensive. Any advices or guys to start with such build? My build right now is like 15 to 20 divines and can do most everything. But yeah, not very many people are playing cheap versions of this. I actually think I might be one of the only ones playing a cheap version of this, right? But this build works super well. For the way I have it set up, 15, 20 divines gets you a pretty good character. Pretty solid character. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, boys. Build guide will probably come out Monday, and if it does, I'll probably stream like a showcase of the build on the same day that I release the video. Probably work on that over the next 2 days or so. Is Trickster gonna work? You can play this build as Trickster. However, I kind of feel like this version of the build is probably not going to have enough damage as Trickster. Because the thing about it is that projectiles are pretty important, right? Projectiles are big, and Deadeye just gets so much damage, and you can manage most of the defenses, right? Like, you can get defenses. Trickster gets very little damage, but a ton of defenses, but you don't really have a way to really invest into the offenses. Christmas Day stream if it's Monday? Oh yeah, is Christmas Monday? Oh shit, I might be more busy than I thought. Fuck, Christmas is Monday. It might be later than that, chat. I'm not sure. It might be later than that. We'll see. I don't think I can get the video done by tomorrow. I just don't think that's going to happen, realistically. All right, boys. Appreciate you. Take care. Thank you for all the bits of the follows, doing us all of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. We'll be back for a stream whenever. Probably the same day that I release the build guide. Something that I do want to say is that I am going to be changing up some of the way I do content again, but it's going to be more content. I know that I've kind of been slacking on Patreon, and I think I've finally found something that I want to do with Patreon. So I'm going to start working on that as well, and I'm going to start posting like smaller videos of like little bits of tech or like things that I don't think would fit or be useful to a lot of people. I'm also going to get back to posting early versions of the build guide to Patreon. So if you're interested in seeing the build like a day or two before other people get to see the full POV, I'm going to start posting them there like a day early, most likely. Yeah, I think that's it. Appreciate you, boys. Take care, and I will see you all later. Gamers. And make sure that you pet Duckless in the chat on the way out.